let's go back to last week. First play of the game. Okay?
Right. That's not going through progressions. That's just freezing.
One read.
That's one read and freezing.
To Velas.
That's what I'm talking about.
So okay.
Bagent throws that ball.
Right.
It's second down and 5.
Okay.
On to the next play.
Okay, so what are you
not a sack.
What are you calling? What do you Luke Getsy this week said that Justin should have thrown that.
But that's not reading. Okay, go
I'm
ahead,
not
I'm
talking. I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you both a question.
Okay.
What do you want to call that he didn't do there? Did he not understand the play? Did he not see the field? If you don't want to say it's progression,
He did not get the ball out.
I'm
fast.
glad you brought this up because I was thinking about this weekend as we continue to talk about that play throughout the whole week. I think that play is going to go down as like the defining moment of Justin Fields' time here being over. If that makes sense. Like, I've gone over that play a million times, talked to so many different people about it last week. It kept coming up, and I don't love the scheme at the end of the day. I didn't think first read being the fullback, going empty, all that. But all that being said, it was there. You have to throw the ball. And you're asking me what that was?
Yeah.
It's just a guy freezing.
Okay.
It's like a mental block. I don't know how else to explain it.
Because he doesn't understand the playbook, because he doesn't see the field,
No,
whatever.
he's literally
just frozen. He's just frozen.
He knew the
frozen.
play.
Yes.
Listen, Cole Kmet was on the show. I can't even remember anymore. But he said that Fields pre-snap read the play correctly, called block right. He set up the offensive line. He knew the guy was coming free. He knew his first read was to the right, to Kari. He just froze.
Just like
He
Carman
looked at
did.
it, and that
You got okay.
That's
I'm
not
okay. I'm giving up my argument. I don't care what the hell you.
What
guys
do you
want.
think he did?
There are a million quarterbacks.
I think
there
in
are
the moment he's so scattered that the way I'm defining it is that he's so scattered in the moment that he doesn't see the field, that the guy's right freaking there.
He sees it.
Then why didn't he throw it?
There
Because he froze.
There are
Okay,
plenty of quarterbacks. Hold on. There are plenty of quarterbacks that can take you in a film room and tell you exactly, can take you pre-snap and tell you what they're looking at, take you in a film room and tell you where they should have thrown the ball. But in the moment, they look at it and they just can't let it go. That's what happened to him on that play.
Okay, all right, fine. You can define it that way. Justin Fields has the yips and Bagent doesn't. Is that what you want to say? Is that how you want to define it?
No, I don't.
He's got the freeze yips. He's got the freeze.
I think.
Yes.
He's got the freeze. Freeze.
Yes.
Fields has the freeze, and Bagent,
At times,
Bagent has
yes.
the flow.
There's other times
Fields,
where
freeze,
he can
Bagent,
just
flow.
let it go, like the Washington game, and there's other times where we talk about this, when you're throwing with anticipation. And an anticipatory throw, it means you're just letting it go. You have to know it's going to be there before you see it there. And Fields so many times has to see it first before he can let it rip. That's his biggest issue and hurdle he has to go overcome. And maybe one day he will, but it may not be in a Bears uniform.
Okay. I'm exhausted already.
I don't know why you're so exhausted.
We're just trying to explain
because you guys are making it. Like, I think you guys are boiling it into one little zone. Like he's got to sit. For you to say that Bagent is seeing the field better, he's got to drop back, go through a special 1, 2, 3, 4, throw to 3. Which, by the way, he has done. I'm saying that in the moment when you're under pressure, and you got to get rid of it, and you got to find your check down, you got to know where people are, and everything's moving 1,000 miles an hour. To me, that also would fall under seeing the field, knowing where, having the comfort zone. Okay, boom, and he does that. So that's how I'm defining at this point the way that he is seeing it better than Justin. Now, if you want to say that Justin's freezing it, that he sees it, but he just doesn't throw it.
I actually think we're using the wrong word. I think he feels it better. If
Okay,
that makes sense. Because they're really. I can't wait to go back and watch this tape. But I don't really feel like there were a lot of get to your third progression even in this game.
They didn't ask him to do it, right?
And there wasn't much downfield. But the feel for knowing, kind of that sixth sense, right? I know I got to get rid of the ball now, and I know the entire time I'm looking over here, I know my check down's over here, and at the last second I can just go boom.
Right.
And what I think Greg is accurately saying is that even in that moment, if Fields gets there and he knows that his guy's over there, he still has to look at him before he actually throws it.
That's right.
He can't just unload it.
Right.
And in the NFL, there just isn't that much time.
Right.
Look, guys, I hate this. Like, I really like Justin Fields.
So do I.
Like, loved him coming out. Still want this to work out. I think we all do. But when the same issue is on the tape every single week, even during the good games, there's not the throw a guy open throw, at least not enough of it. And the timing just isn't there. It's just at some point you have to accept that that's what it is. Now, I continue to think that in a better situation with more experience, maybe perhaps better design around him that's catered to knowing what, because even going back to that last play last week, the thing I hate about the design of it is that's not what he does. So why are you asking him to do it?
Right. I agree.
So but that said, you still got to throw the ball. Like, so I still think he can have success in this league. I just feel like we've gotten to the point, we've been down this road before, we know how this goes. I think it's on its way towards a conclusion. And that sucks. That sucks. But in the meanwhile, like, all we can judge today is what Tyson Bagent did or did not do, and he did his job today. I mean, 8 of 13 on like, I saw a chat earlier that was like, Fields had these same exact numbers, you guys would be killing them. And I'm like, no, because if Fields had these low passing numbers, I guarantee you they didn't go 8 of 13 on third down.
Right.
Right? Like,
right.
I guarantee you there was a turnover in there. I guarantee you there was more than one sack in there. Right? Like, I don't have time to do it right now. We can go through the games where Fields' numbers weren't eye-popping. But I guarantee you the third down numbers were lower, the sack numbers were higher, and just the overall, you don't need the numbers. Like, you just watch the game and you understand, oh, that was either a good game or it wasn't. Today was a good game for Tyson Bagent.
We all silly like the mayor.